Want me to stop?
Yeah, your mic has been live, so you're good to go whenever you want.
I don't
Sorry about that.
know. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Henry Ford Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. And welcome to women's volleyball, Henry Ford College versus Macomb Community College this evening. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you all the action of women's volleyball today. And let's tell you a little bit about what's going on. Henry Ford recorded their first victory. They are 1-4 and 1-14 overall. Head coach Shannon Braun, and for the St. Clair Community College Skippers, Michelle McCullough in her third season. She has a record of 12-12 overall, and in the conference, 3-2. Exciting junior college and community college athletics coming your way right here on the Henry Ford streaming network. As the starting lineups get introduced today. These programs are trying to, both programs, by the way, pardon me, are just trying to get their footing early on in the season. St. Clair Community College in the blue and Henry Ford College in the white. And here we go. You can look for Henry Ford Community College to try to get off to a fast start against this St. Clair Community College team. And when I say fast start, you can look for them to attack the middle and try to make as few errors as possible. And on the St. Clair Community College side, you can look for them because to pass the ball very well and also work the middle. Okay, buckle your seats. Here we go. Exciting community college volleyball coming your way on the Henry Ford College streaming network. Henry Ford set to serve it off. Megan Hollis with the serve, and here we go. And Henry Ford gets on the board first. Good job with attacking the net by the front line there. Maya Dishron back to serve for St. Clair, and that one's out of bounds. And St. Clair Community College, the Skippers, with the 2-1 lead. Nice attempt to tap that one back over in the middle by Henry Ford. And that one's out of bounds and award another point to the Skippers. Nice serve in the middle, and 4-1 in favor of the Skippers, and that's what Coach McCullough talked about, getting off to a fast start this evening, and that's exactly what they're doing. Long and out of bounds. Madison Candela back to serve for Henry Ford College. And that one's long and out of bounds. And that's one of the things that Henry Ford has to do, cut down on the errors and make sure those serves get in bounds. Good job by the setter to get that one. And that one's off the hands of one of the Henry Ford front line. And that point will be awarded 6-2 in favor of the Skippers from St. Clair Community College. In the corner, nice serve. Nice placement that time by the server. Good job by Henry Ford that time, attacking the middle of the St. Clair County Community College Skippers. And we're going to have some frontline changes right here. Brianna Ward checking in. Also coming into the game is Ellie McDonald. And Ellie McDonald will serve for the Hawks. McDonald with the serve. Nice job, and a great job that time by the Skippers by not committing the error and keeping that one in bounds. Lydia Gold coming in, and she'll be serving for the Skippers. Nice set. It's another nice set by the Skippers, and that one could not get back over the net. And Henry Ford will take a timeout to talk this one over. 9-3 is your score. Here we are in the first set. Henry Ford College and St. Clair Community College Skippers on the Henry Ford streaming network. Coach McCullough in her third year at St. Clair Community College, and she has also stressed that these young ladies need to really compete, and that's the one thing she really emphasized, because this is a growing phase for the Skippers, as well as a growing phase for the Hawks. 9-3 your score. The Skippers with the serve. Nice job by the Hawks that time. And that was Ellie McDonald with the return. A couple of substitutions now into the game. That's Lily Grantham. She'll go back and serve. And Mika Clark will go to the front line for the Hawks. Nice set, good dig that time by Henry Ford. Nice tap over the net, and St. Clair Community College, the Skippers could not return that one. A good job by the Hawks, and great patience in getting it back over the net. 9-5. Your score in favor of the Skippers from St. Clair Community College. And that serve is long. Jolene Gaffney coming in for the Skippers, and she will go back and serve with this 5-point lead. A nice set and good job with keeping it alive. And let's see, that one's going to be out of bounds, I believe. But a good job, a good effort, I should say, by Henry Ford trying to keep that one alive. And a great kill shot by the Hawks. And here's another substitution into the game for the Hawks. Number 11, Madison Candela into the game. Eleven to 6 here in the first set. Nice job getting that one back over the net. That was Quinn Peterson, and she'll go back and do the serving duties. She couldn't get that one back over. Lauren Hardy checking in and going to the front line for the Hawks. Nice serve that time by the Hawks. Hawks trying to attack the middle, and also the Skippers doing a good job at attacking the middle. The Skippers with a tall front line there. Nice set, and that one's going to be long. The kill attempt no good by Lauren Hardy. Megan Hollis checks back in, and she will serve for the Hawks. And Sierra Updike is now into the game for the Hawks. And here we go. That one's long. And the Hawks find their way back into this contest. It's 14-9 your score. And the Hawks are battling, trying to get back in this one. We'll break into action, and here we go. A good dig that time by the Hawks. Another great attempt. Hawks are keeping it alive. Here's the set. Oh. A great job that time by the Hawks, just keeping that ball alive. And there's another substitution. No, just a timeout to get some of the perspiration off the floor there. But Sierra Updike has come into the game and really been active on that front line. And doing a very good job in defending for the Hawks. Kelsey Harris checking into the game. She'll go to the front line, and let's see here. And that was a great shot attempt by number 15, Sierra Hampton, Christina Baum with a nice kill shot that time. Oh, that one's just made it in bounds. A nice serve by number 18 for the Skippers, Olivia Jonovich. (19-9). Skippers in command right now. Here's the serve. And that one's going to be out of bounds. Henry Ford looking for substitutions. Brianna Ward checking in, and also Ellie McDonald coming in for the Hawks. Nice serve in the middle. Nice set. A good job by Henry Ford to get that one. And a point awarded to St. Clair Community College, the Skippers. And I thought our libero, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Madison Somberg, I thought she went down and got it. Had to get that one over the net. (21-10). If you're just joining us, women's volleyball, Henry Ford College. I'd like to thank you for tuning in and checking out the women of Henry Ford. That one's long by the Hawks. Oh, no one there to get that point. 23-10. The Skippers clearly in command here. That serve went straight to the middle, and the Hawks could not get that one back over the net. 24-10 your score. You're checking out outstanding women's volleyball here on the campus of Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. Come on out and check the ladies out sometime. Got a full schedule of games. Yeah, come on out and also support the basketball and all the athletic programs here at Henry Ford College. It's a great campus, and I'm pretty sure you'll thoroughly enjoy what you see. Right now, Henry Ford finding themselves down by a score of 24-10 against the Skippers of St. Clair Community College. The National Junior College Athletic Association streaming your way. That's right, streaming your way on the Henry Ford College Sports Network. Nice tap over the net by Kelsey Harris. Mika Clark coming in, and also Lily Grantham coming into the game for the Hawks. (24-11) early in this match. Great job with keeping that one alive and getting it over the net. Another great job by Henry Ford, and Henry Ford winning the point. Staying active and staying in contact. That was Madison Somberg with a couple of great saves that time for the Hawks. (25-12) your score. And we'll take another break in the action right here. And that first set goes over to the Skippers. Coach McCullough has done exactly what you told me, getting off to a fast start and competing very hard. I want to thank you for joining us today if you're watching. And if you're watching, also tell a friend. All they have to do is log on to Henry Ford Community College, check out the athletics website, and tune in. Spread the word. Henry Ford volleyball and basketball will be coming your way this year. Great sports action right here on the campus of Henry Ford in Dearborn, Michigan. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you the action. And the first set goes over to St. Clair Community College, the Skippers, as the Hawks talk it over to see how to defend this pretty good Skipper team. Skippers 12-12 overall, and in the conference they're 3-2. Coach Shannon Brown in her second year with a 1-14 overall record and a 1-4 conference record. But Henry Ford has definitely been fighting in this contest and keeping the ball alive, especially when the Skippers attack the middle. A good job by Henry Ford. Just about ready to start the second set. And here we go. Skippers won the first set. We'll break in the action here as we sort out a few things. And the Skippers will serve to the Hawks. Micaiah Terry back to serve. And again, the Skippers get on the board first here in this second set. Henry Ford could not save that one. That one, I thought it was a save, but I don't know. But it wasn't, so 2-0 your score. Great shot that time, right to the middle. And number 8, Lauren Hardy. Megan Hollis now checking into the game. Also Sierra Updike into the game for Henry Ford. Oh, a nice tap over the net by the Skippers. That's Christina Baum on the tap. Some pretty good aggressive play by the front line of the Skippers. And give that point to the Hawks. 3-2 your score. Kelsey Harris now into the game for the Hawks. Nice job there defending on the front line by the Hawks. 3-3, all tied up here. And an outstanding serve by Candela, Madison Candela. I was right in the middle and in the heart of the defense of the Skippers. Another nice serve. And another nice defensive effort by the Hawks. 5-3 in favor of the Hawks here in the second set. Tap over attempt, defended well. Hawks keeping it alive. That one over the net. And a nice job on the return. That was Sierra Updike. And that was in. A nice serve that time. Right in the box. In the right hand, on the right-hand side. 7-3 in favor of the Hawks. Candela with the serve. That one rolled on the net there. Good job with the defending. And that time Henry Ford couldn't get that one back up and over. Madison Somberg checking back in. Seven to 4. The Hawks. Good job on the set there and a great kill shot by Mika Clark. I'm sorry, Kelsey Hayes with the kill shot. Brianna Ward now back into the game and on the front line for the Hawks. Hawks keeping it up, got that one over. Good job. The Skippers had to get that one over the net quickly. And scored for the Hawks. And the Hawks with a 9-4 lead over the Skippers. Ellie McDonald set to serve it. Skippers get that one back over the net. Here's the set. Tap over the net. Good job by the front line. McDonald going down for that one and over the net and score the point. Kelsey Hayes with the return. Kelsey Harris. And the Hawks with a 10-4 lead over the Skippers. And the Skippers will take a timeout to talk this one over. But the Hawks are doing an outstanding job with keeping the ball alive and defending the middle of the floor. And doing an outstanding job with passing. You're watching the Henry Ford streaming network, bringing you women's volleyball. Henry Ford College women. Happy to bring it to you. Come on out and support your Henry Ford Hawks. right here in Dearborn, Michigan. And you can support us in many ways. Come on out to a game. Or check us out streaming. We'd like to see you in the seats here at the gymnasium. Here's the serve over the net. Great job. And the point attempt and point made by the Skippers. Hannah Gill into the game for the Skippers. And Hannah will serve it up. Here's the set and the kill attempt. And a nice block and a nice job, but that point was awarded to the Skippers. Might have been a net violation, might have touched the net right there. Ten to 6 your score here in the second set. Nice job, a nice setup right there by Henry Ford. The setters and passers are doing a good job with setting up the ladies on the front line. And Henry Ford can't believe that one. She couldn't believe she touched the net. That was Megan Hollis. Like, wanted to get an explanation of that last call there to see if she actually touched the net. Ten to 7 your score in favor of the Hawks of Henry Ford College. Here's the serve by the Skippers. Good volley. And a good block, but that one couldn't land inbounds. And the point awarded to the Skippers. 10 to 8 your score in favor of the Hawks. Hannah Gill set the serve, attacking the middle, and that one just gets over the net. Good job by the Hawks. And that point awarded to the Hawks. As number 12, Brianna Ward, did a good job on the front line in defending and making sure she got the ball up and challenged the front line of the Skippers. 11 to 8. Here's the serve. The Skippers couldn't get that one back over the net. They thought that serve might have been long, but it landed inbounds. Indecision that time by the Skippers on that last play. Great set that time, and Henry Ford gets it over. Kelsey Harris being patient and getting that ball back over the net and setting one up for Brianna. (13-8) to score here in the second set. That one's long, and the Hawks get the point. 14-8 your score. If you're just joining us, we are in the second set of women's volleyball here on the Henry Ford Sports Streaming Network. Gaffney checking in and set to serve it off to the Hawks. Brianna Ward with the kill shot, and that one barely got in. 15-9 your score. And the Hawks are racking up the points, 16-9. Substitution by the Skippers. Olivia Jonovich checking in for the Skippers. Hawks looking for for the towel, get some of the sweat and perspiration off the floor. Great game here, great action. Women's volleyball here on the Henry Ford campus. Oh. Nice job on the pass, but the Hawks could not get that one back over. 16-11 in favor of the Hawks. There's a nice set, and that is long. Skippers won't go away. They're trying to keep this one close. Here's the set. Nice tap over the middle. And that's Mika Clark with the tap over the net. And a good job by Mika. And then checking into the game for the Hawks, Lauren Hardy. Brianna Ward with the serve. Ward with the save there. Good job. Great action. That one hit the top of the ceiling there here in the Memorial Gymnasium. And the Hawks saved that one. Good job by going to get it. And they couldn't get that one. But a good job by number 2, Madison Sonberg, a great attempt. Camille Brown checking in for the Hawks. And Brianna Ward. Camille Brown will go to the back row. And the Skippers set to serve. Here we go. (17-14). The Skippers just won't go away. Skippers with a substitution, number 21 into the game for the Skippers. Nakia Terry. Serve by the Hawks. Good serve. And a great job by the front line of the Hawks, led by number 9. Number 8, Lauren Hardy. 19-14 your score with the break in action right here. Skipper's coach, Michelle McCullough, wanted to talk this one over and make sure the skippers are all on the same page. And Shannon Braun, the coach of the Hawks, saying, hey, great job, ladies, in what you're doing. Let's keep the pressure on the skippers. 19-14 your score in the second set if you just joined us here. And here's the serve. Good job on the block that time by the front line. A little miscommunication by the front line right there. 19-15. Here's the set. Tap over the net is good. Great job with saving that one by the Hawks. Some great volleyball action, great volleying. Hawks keeping it alive. Here's the set. No, great shot and good save by the skippers. And the point awarded to the Hawks. 20-15 here in the second set. Candela with the serve. The skippers kept that one alive and in play. And that one's long by Kelsey Harris. Somberg checking back into the contest for the Hawks. And nice tap back over the net by Sierra Updike. McDonald checking in. And Brianna Ward checking in on the front line. McDonald with the serve for the Hawks. And here we go. Great block that time by the ladies on the front line for the Hawks. Oh. (21-17) the score. Set number 2 if you're just joining us. Updike with the return. And a good kill shot that time by number 5, Kelsey Harris. And that's the way you attack the net. Lily Grantham now into the game for the Hawks, and she will do the serving. (22-17) in favor of the Hawks of Henry Ford College. Great job by Ward keeping that one and getting it back over the net. Here's a nice shot by Harris, and she couldn't get that one back over. 22-18. Gaffney set to check back in. For Allie Faulkner, or Fulcher, I'm sorry, apologize for that. Award to point to Henry Ford. 23-18 here in the second set. Christina Baum checking in. And then she checks right back out. Somberg with the serve. Nice high serve right in the middle. Nice tap over the net. Good job on the volley. And I think number 7, that's Lily Grantham, kind of fooled the defenders of the Skippers. Thought she was setting up a kill shot, and she just tapped it back over the net. Henry Ford doing a great job in keeping that ball alive and in play. Ward with the shot, and the Skippers couldn't dig it out. 25-18. And the Hawks win set number 2. Great job by the Hawks that time. We're all tied up with a set apiece here at Henry Ford College. Hawks made a decent comeback in that set. and evened it all up. St. Clair County Community College skippers committing a few unforced errors. And they find themselves all tied up, set apiece here at Henry Ford College. And the Hawks feeling good right now about the way they are playing. And they should be. Buzzer sounds for the start of the third set. Come on out and support your Henry Ford College Hawks. Located right here in the Dearborn community. Brianna Ward set to serve this one up to the skippers. The whistle sounds, and here we go. Ward with the serve. Good serve. Ward to point to the Hawks, so they get on the board first here in the third set. Oh, where you going? Just went to get a towel to wipe up the floor there. I believe Coach Brown thought she was checking out, but she was not checking out of the game. Just getting a towel to wipe the floor up. So the Hawks get on the board here in the third set. Nice set by the Hawks. And that one's going to be long. Brianna Ward could not get that one. And a substitution into the game, number 13, Camille Brown checking into the game for Brianna Ward. She'll go on the back line. And that one's long. And we're talking about some of those unforced errors. Megan Hollis now into the game to serve. And also Sierra Updike. Taking a position on the front line. And she played well for the last couple of sets. She was in command of the front line and making some outstanding attempts and blocks. 3-2 your score. Jovanovic back to serve, and nice serve by Jovanovic. Updike tapping it back over the net, nice and easy. A hesitation there, and Candela kind of hesitated on her attempt to hit that shot back over the net and hit it into the net. 2-4. Oh, a couple of unforced errors by the Hawks. And they will huddle it up and talk that one over. Hey, let's get it together here. 5-2. That one was touched by the Hawks, and a point awarded to the Skippers. Jovanovic back to serve it. Gets it right in the middle. Updike gets it back over good. Updike with the tap. Great job by the front line of the Hawks right there. Number 11, Candelaria. Also number 8, Lauren Hardy with the last block. Another unforced error. And the Hawks have to cut down on those unforced errors. Madison Somberg into the game for the Hawks, wearing the blue jersey. The Lambrero. Lambrie, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. We'll see. Got to get that one over, and they do. Eight to 3, Skippers with the lead. Hawks get that one and keep it alive and over the net. Here's the set, and the tap is good. Number 18, I'm sorry, number 13, that was Quinn Peterson with the tap over the net for the Skippers. 9 to 3 and a timeout to talk this one over. And Shannon Braun, the second-year coach for the Hawks, wanted to see what was going on here with her team. Make sure you follow all the action right here. And it's safe and, hey, right in your own home and living room or office. Right here on live stream of the Hawks competition. That's right, a live stream. And that one barely getting in. I'm sorry, that was out of bounds. I called it in, but that was out of bounds. Brianna Ward checking into the game for the Hawks. 9 to 4 in favor of the Skippers from St. Clair County Community College. Here is the serve by the Hawks. Nice serve right to the middle. And that one's long. Christina Baum with the kill attempt is long. 9-5. Oh, score that one. Exciting volleyball action right here. Henry Ford College and St. Clair Community College. Good block attempt by the Skippers. They get it back over the net safely. And that one's out of bounds. Eleven to 5 in favor of the Skippers here in this set. Here's the serve. Ward gets it over the net. And that one's long. Couple of substitutions for the Hawks. Mika Clark. Lily Grantham. Grantham set to serve for the Hawks. 11-6 your score. Good save that time by the Skippers. Here's the set. Kill attempt. Oh, be careful. Kelsey Harris tried to get that one over the net, but that one went the wrong way. (12-6) your score. And Henry Ford is having some trouble. Too many unforced errors by Henry Ford in this set. And here's the serve by the Skippers. Ward. And that one's long. As Kelsey Harris made a good attempt to save it. But on the shot attempt to get it back over the net, it was long. Harris. With the shot attempt again. Good job by the front line of Henry Ford. You got Ward and Clark. (14-7) your score in favor of the visitors. St. Clair Community College. And that was in. Baum checks out. Number 8 checks in. That's Samantha Kent checking in for St. Clair Community College. St. Clair County Community College, pardon me. Quinn Peterson with the kill attempt, a successful one. And Henry Ford couldn't dig that one out. And Ward couldn't get that one back over the net successfully. 17-7 in favor of the Skippers. Nice high serve, barely getting over the net that time. And that one's going to be too long. Henry Ford with some nice volleyball t-shirts, self-worth, aggressive resilience. Resilience, yes. If you're just joining us, checking us out on the Henry Ford College streaming network, bringing you great women's volleyball action. The Henry Ford Hawks and the St. Clair County Community College Skippers. 18-7 in favor of the Skippers. Skippers with the serve. Nice shot that time by Henry Ford. Henry Ford keeping it alive, and that one's good. Great shot attempt that time by Mika Clark. Lauren Hardy checking in for the Hawks. And back to serve is Brianna Ward. Ward gets it over the net. Good job. They had to dig that one up. And that kill attempt was good by the Skippers. That was Samantha Kent on the last shot. Camille Brown checking in for the Hawks. Camille Brown taking her position on the back row. 19-8. This game has turned very quickly. Henry Ford was off to a good start, and that one's long and out of bounds. 20-8 in favor of the Skippers. And the Hawks just can't get that one back over. Substitutions into the game for the Hawks. Sierra Updike checking back in. Also number 9, Megan Hollis into the game for the Hawks. Let's see, can the Hawks turn the tide on the Skippers here. Updike trying to get that one back over. Here's the set. That one just tapped over by Lauren. 22-10. A lot of excitement on the Hawks sideline. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. And that serve is long. Jonovich back to serve for the Skippers. That one's tapped over. Good job by the Hawks. Another good job by the Hawks. And right in the middle there, that's Lauren Hardy with the tap. Kelsey Harris checking back into the game for the Hawks. And Madison Candela back to serve. The Hawks trying to get back into this one. They're not going away easy. Lydia Gold on the shot attempt that time by the Skippers. And she'll check out. Number 15 to check in. That's Christina Brown. Terry back to serve. 25-13. Great job that time by the Skippers to stay in that contest in that last set. Please join us on the Henry Ford College Streaming Network for more sports action coming your way, as we will be bringing you men and women's basketball from Henry Ford College. This time out, the Hawks are using up every second to make sure they get this one right. This evening, the Skippers' plan has worked to perfection, I would say. They have been able to get off to a fast start and also attack the middle. But Henry Ford has also been able to defend that pretty well. The ladies of Henry Ford have played a decent game this evening. And here we go. If you've never been to a Hawks volleyball game, and do yourself a favor and come on out and support the Hawks of Henry Ford College. Terry back to serve for the Skippers. That shot attempt long by Mika Clark. And that one straight into the net. Clark checks out. Hollis checks in and she'll go serve it up. Also, Updike checks in for the Hawks. Great job for the setter that time, and providing Hardy with a great pass to get that one over the net. And that one is long, and we're all tied up at 2. Foucher into the game for the Skippers. Updike trying to attack that one over. Couldn't get it to go. Hardy with the attempt and right into the net. Alyssa Sander with the serve. And that one's going to be long. Updike hit it a little too hard. Sanders is doing a good job on the serving for this Skipper team. Candela checks out. It's number 15 checking into the game. That's Sierra Hampton. Long. 7-2 your score. Good job right there by number 9. That's Megan Hollis kind of faking the defense out for the Skippers. As she looked as she was setting up one of her front line hitters and just tapped it back over the net. And that serve is long. These unforced errors are really hurting the Hawks. Jonovich back to serve it up for the Skippers. Hardy gets that one over. And the Skippers couldn't get that one and keep it alive. And the point awarded to the Hawks. Hardy checks out. McDonald comes in and she'll serve. Eleven to 3 in favor of the Skippers from St. Clair County Community College. Good job by Ward, keeping it alive. Ward again, and that's good. Brianna Ward tapping it back over. Clark checking, was getting ready to check back in. Floor is getting a little sweaty, and when that happens, gets a little slippery out there. Tap attempt by Quinn Peterson is no good. She just tried to approach the net and tap that one back over. And it was no good. 11 to 5 in favor of the Skippers. Somberg couldn't get that one back up over the net. Ward to point to the Hawks. A couple of substitutes is into the game. Clark checking in, and also Grantham checking in. And Grantham will serve it up. Gaffney checking in and will serve for the Skippers. Excuse me. (15-6) your score. Another point awarded to the Skippers there. I'm trying to see what that was. Brianna Ward, that's long and out of bounds. Hawks got off to a good start against this St. Clair Community College team in this set, but has not been able to regroup here. 17-6 your score. Good kill shot that time by Mika Clark. Sierra Hampton checking back into the game. Sonberg ready to serve it up. Brianna Ward with the kill attempt. Two in a row here. 17-9. And the Hawks are not out of it yet. Yes. The front line of the Hawks are doing a fine job in defending their court. Count that one for the Skippers. Sarah Laura back to serve it up for the Skippers. Count it for the Skippers. (19-10). Nice tap back over the net by the Hawks. And that dig attempt was no good by the Hawks that time. An outstanding job by the Skippers attacking the middle of the floor, or the middle of the defense of the Hawks. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you the action here at Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford Community College in Dearborn, Michigan. And you're watching Hawks volleyball, women's volleyball here. Hope you're enjoying it. Check out the Hawks all season long. (20-10) your score in favor of the visiting team, the Skippers from St. Clair County Community College. And that one's good. Madison Candela into the game for the Hawks. Good tap over the net. Outstanding dig that time by the Skippers. Another unforced error by the Hawks. 22-10 your score. And that serve is long and out of bounds. Checking into the game for the Skippers, number 14. That's Heather Broski. Brianna Ward set to serve, and let's see a little conversation with the officials here. Let's see what's going on. (22-11) is your score. You're right in the middle of some great action here on the Henry Ford campus in Dearborn, Michigan. Come on out and support the Hawks women's volleyball team. Also, all the sports activities on the Henry Ford campus. Women's basketball will be starting pretty soon. Men's basketball. There'll be plenty of action going on. And you can get it right here in Dearborn, Michigan. See what the conversation is about. And a conversation with the officials here. The captains are talking it over. Maybe they'll relay that back up here so the streaming cast can see what's going on. Okay, a little applause from the crowd. And let's see. A substitution being made. Camille Brown checking into the game as Ward will check out. And I guess they have it all figured out. Actually, the Skippers were awarded a point getting that scoreboard together here. Skippers were awarded a point, and the Hawks, a point was taken away. So it looks like they have got everything worked out. Let's see. Waiting for our lead official to get back on the stand over there. Looks like they do. I take some more. They're awarded a point to St. Clair. We still don't have things all worked out here. Let's see. Looks like some player changes need to be made. So now they are putting a player back into the game. Looks like Sierra Hampton is coming back into the game. And Madison Candela will check back out. Okay, we got things worked out here, and we're getting back to the action. The score is 23-10 in favor of the Skippers of St. Clair County Community College. And here we go. The Hawks get the point. Updike checks back into the game, along with Madison Candela. And Megan Hollis all set to serve. 23-11 in favor of the Skippers, and that serve is long. Hannah Gill getting her rotation now back into the game, and she'll serve it up. That one back over the net with ease, and that one touched at the net by a Hawk. Good job by the Hawks. Updike with the tap over the net. And that will do it. The final score here in sets. And St. Clair Community College wins this one over the Hawks. My name is Jeff Lowe, and I'd like to thank you for joining us on the Henry Ford Community College streaming network. Good night.